Stadium in Ruston, Louisiana. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Louisiana Raging Cajuns and the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. Louisiana Tech will kick it off and will be underway. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Raging Cajuns offense will go on the attack first. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Pollack.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Quarterback keeper. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Motion from the wideout. To the air. It's Winfield. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection.
Oh, it's a fumble. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. After that near turnover, the clock is stopped as they and it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. And the Raging Cajuns are marching down the field. The run inside. It's Reagan. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass. He's going to run it. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Raging Cajuns have it with a 1st and 10. The give on the counter. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Rides to the back. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Tight end finds a soft spot. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Maybe a crease. They get him down, but not before he picks up 6 to the 7-yard line.
The offense making a statement early in this game. They're going to open the entire playbook, and they're going to show this defense so many different looks and try to keep them on their heels. I love that play call.
Just plowing ahead, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Louisiana!
They did a really good job of setting the tone and stringing that drive together. It was a long drive. They needed to convert some specific spots. They did it, and here's how they ended it, with physicality. Punching him in the mouth, opening this game with a statement, and they got the early lead.
The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Louisiana Tech's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here's the big fella, senior tight end. They'll try to feed him today. And this guy's developed quite nicely as a security blanket for his quarterback.
Right, here we go. Wide, 53. Why did he go? Why did he go?
Running inside, it's Miller. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to pass. It's Baker. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. They'll try the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Back to pass on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Now on the counter. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and we'll get ready to change sides for the second quarter. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Finds his man. It's Jensen. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the period. It's Louisiana in the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. To the air, it's Winfield. Finds his big tight end. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was.
There's a crease. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Floats it out in space. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Reagan. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on third down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. Got his man down the middle. And he's not going to get the first down. Good stop there.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's 3rd down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch, he advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set up 4th and short. And you've got to think on offense, you've got to play somewhere that can go pick up this first down.
They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. The give is to Miller. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Finley. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Bulldogs come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Could be an alley. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Fires downfield. Got his man on the right. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Bulldogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Hit as he throws. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Bulldogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. What a catch in the end zone for 6. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
That was a reckless hit by the defender. The kickers are in a vulnerable spot, and they have to protect them. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The run inside. It's Reagan. Turning it on. Makes it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Rushes on him. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
The Raging Cajuns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
Now they're going to throw it. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. A big play for the defense with the 1st down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. Maybe an ill-advised throw there into the middle of the field, and it's knocked down and incomplete. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. He spins that thing down the middle. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. They kick it away on 4th down. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. To the air, it's Baker. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Had to get rid of it quickly. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Those 2 failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Fires left. It's complete. They pick up the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. To the air on 1st down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
Tight end now in motion. Off play action on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Winfield. Snagged in the middle, it's Jensen. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. Just enough time to get off 1 more snap. Wants to throw on 1st down. Lofts 1 deep down the right side. Makes a deep grab. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for 1 more snap to put up points before the half. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with the USC Trojans taking on the number 19 team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. And it's the Trojans who finish off the victory to get to 4-1. They led this one at halftime. They held off a second-half comeback attempt. This group has to be feeling good. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game in Ruston. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, 3rd down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. That said, let's get back to the field, and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And the Raging Cajuns will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. They're going to ride this running back, fighting off the defender. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's going for a big play downfield. Touchdown, Bulldog! And that one will put him up here in the second half.
This is an offense that wants to take shots in the pass game. That time they went play action, and they were throwing the go route. That's one-on-one. Who's faster? The receiver gets in behind the defender. He is able to make the catch and take it in for the score.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Raging Cajuns offense takes the field to begin this drive. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves, there he goes! Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains, they mark it at the 29. On first down, here comes this offense. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Bring in the heat. Find some time. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Running inside. It's Reagan. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The Raging Cajuns have it with a 1st and 10. Hands it off on the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Keep it on the ground. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Here's the pressure. Lets it fly. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Got his man on the right. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. On the run, it's Reagan. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Back to throw, it's Winfield. He lofts one down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. He's got the tight end. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. The Raging Cajuns, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Motion from the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Looking to throw again. Here comes the heat. Got the back over the middle. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. He's got it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. And the Raging Cajuns go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Reagan. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Barges ahead. And he's in. Touchdown, Cajuns. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Louisiana Tech starts this drive as the offense goes on the attack. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. That's reeled in. It's Wilkerson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. A short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. And he's dragged down.
That's a really nice play on second down. I love the quarterback's read. I love that he kept it. Good offensive coordinators across college football, they have no problem repeating the same play over and over again if it's successful.
Makes the grab and gets the foot in bounds, and it'll be a first down. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. Neither of these teams are ranked in the top 25 at the moment, but it's early in the season, still plenty of time to fight their way in as we take a look at how things stand now. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Wants to throw. It's Baker. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver going in motion. Pulls and fires complete. Nice move to keep running. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Breaks the tackle.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle.
Got a little grass. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. So now the opportunity to take the lead with a first and goal here. Quick strike complete. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown Bulldogs! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. The Bulldogs answer right back with a score of their own.
this is wild. Late in the game, we're seeing two heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put breaks into the open. Got enough for the first. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Motion from the wideout. It's a fumble. And the fumble is going to go out of bounds, and the offense will maintain possession. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Under fire. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Turns it on at midfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Raging Cajuns have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Raging Cajuns have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rockwell. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. Still plenty of time for this offense, but this probably their final drive, under 2 minutes to play. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. The run inside. It's Miller. Here's a little room there. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up. Oh, he's got some space. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. And the Bulldogs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. 1st and 10. Miller with the ball. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Timeout called by the defense. 23 seconds left on the clock. Quarterback takes a knee. This is why the passion of college football runs so deep. The rivalry.